Okay, so we have gone around to 7 different donut shops in Memphis and have collected a whole bunch of donuts to try out. So today we are going to be doing a donut challenge and see which ones we think are the best. So I have them in order. I've numbered the plates. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we don't know which location is which because I've randomly written those down on another piece of paper. These guys, of course, we can tell where that's from, but I still really wanted to try them. So we're going to divide these up and try them out.
Here we go.
Okay, so we're starting with plate 1. And so I tried to get a chocolate, a glaze in the yeast donuts, and then a chocolate and a glaze in a cake donut. So this is donut shop 1. I'm going to start with their regular glaze. No donuts? Jack, are you done?
You should start with their cake.
He wants a whole chocolate.
Will you shoot up black?
We need to turn up.
That is good.
And I'll try that cake one.
So I started out at each location.
So bad now.
Because we have donuts out. I started out at each location getting a glazed cruller and a chocolate cruller, and then I went to 2 locations and got those. And then 3 locations and got those. And then when I got to the 4th location, they didn't have crullers, so I went with old fashioned just so we could have a cake to, see how that is. Oh yeah, that's good.
Chocolate one is great.
These are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not real heavy.
No, I know. They're real airy, and but then the cake ones have that crispiness to them.
Oh, that's chocolate.
Yeah.
Really fluffy.
These are good.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to taste their chocolate.
Where are these from again?
We don't know?
We don't know. Location 1, they're not in the order we went and got them. I randomly put numbers down next to them, so I don't remember what anything was. Okay.
Jack, you gonna bite your chocolate too?
That's good.
Okay. You can eat at your leisure.
So here is number 2.
Definitely has some cut to it.
Has a floral scent to it.
Really?
These are
Smell floral. What?
Yeah, I told you they have like a floral scent to them.
They smell like flowers.
They do. Maybe they put some type of
Floral spray.
oil in here.
Yeah, it's definitely got like a floral scent.
Chocolate.
Number 2.
Oh. Tastes like I just bit into a flower.
That glaze tastes like a banana.
Like a chocolate mustache.
And some people will love it, and
It's
that
very
is great.
floral.
Which is not for me.
Very floral.
There's so much chocolate on that.
You're monsters? Oh.
And I feel like I should say these are our opinions. You should all go out and try these for yourself and see what you think, because you may love something that we did not love, because you never know.
And then if you want, you can film and tag us.
So we are on to number 3.
Gimme, gimme. Oh, Jack just has no apparent taste.
It's because he filled up on donuts on the drive. We had to appease him for the many hours that we spent in the car.
Okay, this
What if-
chocolate cruller looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna go with it.
Do you want the cushion out of your chair?
Okay, my mind is blown.
All right.
I feel like I just bit into a chocolate bar.
So this is number
But it tastes like a
3.
donut. That is really good.
The glaze is good.
Oh, that's really good. The chocolate's really chocolatey.
Yes.
I know that doesn't make sense, but you know, some things taste just like sugar.
Oh yeah. Definitely has that chocolate flavor.
Sounds like dark cocoa.
It does. It tastes like freshly made chocolate. It's like they just made it.
I'm actually gonna eat that. It is good.
Alright, here goes
The
glaze.
chocolate's good.
Yeah, very good.
It's
Oh,
real
wow.
fresh.
Man, that glaze. It's got like a glazed crust. Oh, you got me.
Yeah,
That cruller
that's good.
is amazing.
That chocolate cruller was.
If you dunked that in coffee and you tried to pull it out of your coffee cup, it wouldn't come out of the coffee cup. It would just stay in the cup.
Take it.
Okay. You guys are just looking at me eat. You should look at everybody else eat too.
You what?
We're going to number 4. So here's your glaze, your cake, chocolate cake, a cake, and a chocolate ice. These look really fresh.
They're very light,
Yeah.
like color-wise. Like, and that's not the glaze producing that light color, because the glaze is basically clear. Not a whole lot of golden to it.
Yeah, they're a lighter color.
Maybe different flour.
Oh,
Mom, you gotta try that chocolate. That
wow.
chocolate.
That glaze is good.
Very good.
Eat that chocolate. It's heavenly.
Ooh.
That's so strange.
It's so rich.
You know that feeling when you eat cotton candy? And then you put it in your mouth, and then like the cotton candy just kind of disappears?
Yeah.
The whole donut does that. You put it in there and it goes...
No, they're very light and very fresh. Okay, so I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. And I just ate. Well, Jack didn't eat his, so I'll eat another one.
Is it good?
You know what these taste like? The fair. Okay, so Happy Glaze is a little different. You order by a box, so it's one flavor per box. So they've got a mini donut box, which is a dozen little mini donuts, and then they've got the little big box, which is 8 dozen. And then here are all their different different flavors you can choose from. So I got a mini box of their Old Fashioned, which she told me the Old Fashioned is more like a traditional glaze, whereas the Happy Glaze is kind of like a cream cheese glaze. And then I also got a mini box of the chocolate. But all of their donuts are made to order, so they flip out all the little mini donuts. Okay, so they make all their glazes here, but look, those are my little tiny donuts, and then they're gonna glaze them for me. Look at all that chocolate. Okay, so they come in a little box, and these are hot and ready to go.
That tastes like funnel cake,
Yeah, a little bit like funnel cake.
but with a little twinge of cake
Yeah.
to it. I know funnel cake sounds
Right.
redundant, but funnel cake is very light and crispy.
Well, funnel cakes are crispier. These are not crispy donuts.
No.
They have the flavor of a funnel cake, but with the softness of a cake. Those were good.
Very good. And they're tiny.
They're real tiny. I like those.
So you could eat a dozen, and that equals one normal donut. What's a donut hole with a hole? Size-wise.
Now, I will say the only thing that I wasn't a huge fan of is the fact that when you take them out of the box, they kind of fall apart. And I think that's because they are so fresh. They make them there. So they come out of the grease, they put them on a little rack for like 2 seconds, then they put them in the box and then do the glaze. And so it all kind of just becomes one piece, which is fine if you get their mini box, because really your mini box is probably a serving for one person. And then you can just get a fork and eat it. I mean, it's not going to stop me from eating it again because they're good. But that's just something to keep in mind. It's not great for sharing. So everybody just needs to get their own box. And then problem solved. Okay, so we're on number 6. And we're panicking about a bug. This is number 6.
It's okay. It's okay.
The glaze.
The chocolate was really good. Yeah.
It's on you. Camera's on you. It's not for me.
The chocolate was good.
It tastes chocolate. It's not bad.
The
It's
chocolate
You have
tastes
to take
good.
into consideration that you get used to eating a certain thing, so everything else tastes different.
Logan.
That one kind of tastes floral too.
It tastes floral.
What are donuts and floral?
Okay,
don't
so
know.
I think a lot of it may have to do with the type of flour, where the flour is
flour.
coming from. So,
Yeah, it has a very floral taste to it.
it's almost lavendery.
It's different.
That's one.
Yeah. So if anybody else wants to do a donut challenge, maybe pick 3 places.
Seven.
You don't need to do 7. Nobody needs to do 7.
Luckily, we're eating tiny.
Well, yeah, I'm not even finishing a quarter. I'm just tasting. Because otherwise I would just...
So I find that interesting that there's 2 of them that are very floral, like very floral.
Yeah. Number 7. Hand me your plate. Your glaze, your chocolate. So here is number 7's glaze.
Jack's shoe in the bug. Green glaze.
It's pretty good. It still has a tiny hint of that floral,
Just a little bit.
but it's good. It's good.
Vanilla and butter. I can't taste that.
That chocolate is good.
That's a really good chocolate.
Jack, did you just toot?
You heard that too, right?
He said no.
He's making room.
Corey said he's making room.
Sorry, don't demonetize.
I don't think you get demonetized for tooting.
Look how pretty that color is.
Yeah, that cruller was good.
The thing about the color is, oh man, it's just like falling apart.
I need new napkins. My hands are sticky.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, so the chocolate cruller is so pretty on the bottom.
Would you like to show everybody your chocolate cruller?
Here's the top. Here's the bottom.
It's like
Crispy.
food photography dreams. How that?
Crispy and golden brown on the bottom.
I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I think what we're gonna do is just put all of this in giant gallon Ziploc bags, and I'm gonna freeze it. And anytime Jack says he wants a donut, I'm just gonna take some out and thaw it. We'll see how well they thaw, because we got a lot left over.
We have a lot of them.
And I'm not into wasting, so. Okay, so we have the results, and this was a very tough challenge, but a very delicious challenge. So we did an overall ranking of our, and we still don't know who's who. So we wanted to go ahead and rank everybody, and then we'll find out who's who. Overall, and I'm gonna go in order of from first all the way to 7th place. Overall, our first place goes to our first one that we tried. Second place goes to the 3rd place we tried. 3rd place goes to the 7th one we tried. 4th place goes to the 5th. 5th place goes to the 4th. 6th place goes to the 6th. And 7th place goes to the 2nd one we tried. We didn't think it was fair to just do an overall ranking, which we did do an overall ranking, but we wanted to go over a little bit more in detail because some people like yeast donuts, some people like cake, some people like chocolate. So we broke it down into those 3 categories, and we just did our top 3 on those. We broke these down, and this is my first time knowing which is which. All right, so in our yeast category, our 3rd place goes to OB Donuts. Pop-Pop will be excited because I did not even have them on my list until my dad told me to go try them. So OB Donuts got 3rd place in glaze, yeast. 2nd place goes to Gibson's Donuts. Ooh, so Gibson's got 2nd place in yeast donut.
Right.
And 1st place for yeast donut goes to the Donut Box in Bartlett. So Donut Box won 1st in yeast. All right, so for cake donuts, 3rd place goes to Happy Glaze Donuts. Their traditional glaze, I think it was. It's really, really good. 2nd place goes to the Donut Box in Bartlett. And 1st place for a cake donut goes to Gibson's Donuts. Chocolate. Oh, 3rd place for chocolate donut goes to Howard's on Summer Avenue. 2nd place goes to the Donut Box in Bartlett. And 1st place goes to Gibson's Donuts. So this was a fun challenge. I encourage you all to go out and create your own donut challenge. Think of your favorite donut places, but definitely throw in some that you've never tried. I had never tried Midtown, I'd never tried the Donut Box, I'd never tried Jen's, hadn't had Happy Glazed Donuts, and I'd never tried OB Donuts. So I was pleasantly surprised. I'm a little disappointed that the Donut Box is so far away from my home because that was really good. Those people were very nice. It was very clean, and those donuts were really, really good. Anyway, I hope you had fun. If you end up doing your very own donut challenge, be sure to tag Good Golly Gal so that I can see your results. And let me know what you think below, because people have very different opinions about donuts. I would like to hear which ones are your favorites. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up so that we know to continue doing this type of content. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified when I upload a video. I hope you guys have had a good time, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all next time.